Harry's Wife, part 101.27. Hello. Fash-on wounding. Hello. I'm H.G. Tudor. As you know, Harry's Wife regularly utilises a number of supine publications for the purposes of the assertion of control through PR puff pieces. Town and Country, Tatler, Harper's Bazaar, Daily Mirror, Cosmopolitan, Elle, and of course, Hello. But Harry's Wife is being given an abject lesson in who's much more important than she is, because even Hello is not repeatedly bending over for her. Having changed its own banner from red to black, and having a banner beneath stating Remembering the Queen 1926 to 2022, click for the best memories, it's also paying tribute to the Fash-on world and how that has paid tribute to Queen Elizabeth II. As you know from parts passing, Harry's Wife, in her own deluded mind, believes that she is a Fash-on icon, that she is a consequence of such glorious creations as Kermit Goes to Church, Inspector Gadget Gets Booed, Pooh Emoji Hat, Sweaty Pit Stains of Hell, Chairman Mao Goes to New York, The Bouncing Berry of Harlem, Fridge by Valentino, Overripe Burst Tomato Woman. All of those appearances in sartorially challenged circumstances have resulted in Harry's Wife being lambasted for ill-fitting and ill-chosen items. I've explained elsewhere that somebody such as she undoubtedly has a stylist but always thinks that she can do better because, after all, she is Harry's Wife, Fash-on icon, and you'd better accept that. Believing that she is a Fash-on icon and somebody that governs what everybody else should be wearing, something which Hello revels in its role as paid supplicant by telling everybody, hey look, here's a handbag that Harry's Wife, and no it's not Harry, used last week, or go and buy one like it, or you can pay a ridiculous sum of money and put yourself into debt by buying one of the same brand as hers. Oh look, here are some shoes that Harry's Wife wore to ensure that her cloven hooves didn't burn holes into the tarmac. Why don't you go and spend money you don't have on a similar pair of shoes and not eat for a month in order to be able to afford them? Hello and other publications have repeatedly supported Harry's Wife by lauding the items that she wears, allowing the merching, and no doubt there's some arrangement whereby she gets a cut of the sales. However, Hello is demonstrating that it's not as faithful to her, and this article, should it come across Harry's Wife's bows, is going to wound her. Why? Because it's not about her. And indeed, not only is it not about her, but it's about the Fash-on world, which she believes should be paying tribute to her, actually paying tribute to Queen Elizabeth II. How dare they do that? Let's dive into the article. It's written by Natalie Salmon, who no doubt is amongst the many fair writers that were lured into Hello Towers in London and kept there by various mask-wearing celebrities in order to ensure that this repeated garbage is churned out. Nevertheless, on this occasion, Natalie Salmon has been persuaded to write something proper as opposed to the bilge that normally is written for Harry's Wife. How the Fash-on world has paid tribute to Queen Elizabeth II. From Naomi Campbell to Gucci, this is how the industry is paying their respects. Yesterday, Her Majesty the Queen passed away aged 96 on the 8th of September 2022. The royal family confirmed the sad news in a statement which read, "The Queen died peacefully at Balmoral this afternoon. The King and the Queen Consort will remain at Balmoral this evening and will return to London tomorrow." Since then, the stalwarts and household names of Fash-on have come through to pay tribute to the iconic monarch. From standout brights to on-point accessories and bedazzling jewels, the Queen was the ultimate Fash-on icon, explains Hello Fashions feature director Becky Donaldson. Ow! Early wounding there for Harry's Wife. Hello is saying that the Queen was the ultimate Fash-on icon and not Harry's Wife. It's little surprise then, writes Natalie Salmon, that the key players of the industry are paying their respects. British brands in particular have released touching tributes, with designer Stella McCartney saying, "It is with great sadness that we mourn today the passing of Her Majesty the Queen. On behalf of the Stella McCartney team, I would like to express my sincerest condolences to the royal family." Vivienne Westwood, whose logo famously resembles the sovereign's orb, which is one of the British crown jewels that was created for the coronation of King Charles II, said, "The Queen performs the national service. Every morning she has her breakfast. Most days her outfit is already decided for her royal appointment. Shake hands, give speeches. Every institution in our country wants her acknowledgement and attribution. Her life is prescribed. The royal family as an institution is social cement. The Queen holds the country together. She's a figurehead of international diplomacy. I think it's so important that our royal family is hereditary. The family members learn diplomacy by osmosis and develop a sense of duty to our country and to the world. We all owe her our gratitude." And even across the world, international key players and luxury houses have been lending their condolences. Gucci released a statement saying, "We are deeply saddened by the passing of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. True grace is rare and will be felt most profoundly through the remembrance of her dignity, strength and hope. Our sincerest condolences are with the royal family and all those who loved her around the world." Supermodel Naomi Campbell was one of the first major models in the industry to react, saying, "End of an era, Her Majesty the Queen. You gave us a lifelong service, unparalleled in every way. Condolences to the entire royal family. A wife, a mother, a grandmother and great-grandmother, a queen. Rest in peace, Your Majesty." Likewise, fellow model Rosie Huntington-Whiteley said, "Forever our Queen, rest in peace." There were repeated tributes that came from the likes of Paul Smith, the fashion designer, from Victoria Beckham. "Today is a very sad day, not just for our country, but for the entire world. I'm deeply saddened by the passing of our beloved monarch, Her Majesty the Queen. She will be remembered for her steadfast loyalty and service, and my thoughts are with the royal family at this incredibly sad time." There's a comment, as mentioned, from Gucci, from Tory Birch. "When life seems hard, the courageous do not lie down and accept defeat. Instead, they are all the more determined to struggle for a better future. Queen Elizabeth II, a devoted public servant for 7 decades. Boodles, the jewellers, for 70 years, Her Majesty the Queen has dedicated her life to serving our country and the Commonwealth. Our thoughts are with all the royal family at this time, who have lost not just a much-loved and highly respected public figure, but a loving mother, grandmother, and great-grandmother." Ralph Lauren stated, "We join the people of the United Kingdom, the Commonwealth, and the entire world in mourning the death of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. She was an inspiration to the world in so many ways, a monarch and a wife, mother and grandmother committed to her family, and most of all a woman who inspired us with her unwavering commitment to lead with dignity, optimism and love for her country." That comes from Ralph Lauren. Aspinall of London, "We are deeply saddened to hear the news of Her Majesty the Queen's passing, Britain's longest-serving monarch and the heart of our nation. Her Majesty has always represented strength, stability and grace. Aspinall extends our deepest sympathies to the royal family and joins the nation in mourning during this moment of great sorrow. May our beloved Queen, Her Majesty the Queen, rest in peace. IMG Models, Dior, and on it goes." All of this shared by Hello, with various screen grabs of the Instagram profiles and posts of the relevant people that I've mentioned. That noise that you can hear, that tearing noise, is Harry's wife ripping up her dresses and sobbing violently as all of these tributes pour into the Queen. All of this fuel from people that she would want it from is not going to her, and this causes wounding. Although these are people that she does not necessarily know, the fact that the Queen is receiving these tributes and not her, when she sees herself as a Fash-on icon, again amounts to wounding, resulting in her feeling a lack of control subconsciously, being starved of fuel, and the response, of course, would be to indirectly assert control by no doubt moaning about it to the beleaguered Prince Harry, and perhaps indulging in pity plays by the potential tearing of the clothing and the wailing and the sobbing. The fact is, it demonstrates that when you try and take on the Queen, because she, of course, can move in any direction, is always going to beat you. And this shows that even Helloooooo, such a bastion of support for Harry's wife, draws a line somewhere. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.